Well, it was pretty straightforward. We bought the Scion XB, which had the standard pricing on it, so there was no haggle there. That was really nice. Our salesperson, Mark, who was very knowledgeable, let us, checked out the car. It was very low pressure kind of experience, which I really appreciated.
We had a very in good condition car that we were trading in. This was not a must trade. This was a want, not a need on this trade in. And because it had incredibly low mileage, it was in incredibly good condition, we wanted a very high trade in on it. Mark and the rest of the folks here worked very hard to make sure that we got something that they could live with and we were happy with. So that for us, that was our big sticking point, and that went really well. We were treated very well at Wright Toyota. It was a very easy, low-pressure experience. We had actually come here a couple of years ago when we were looking for a car for our daughter. We ended up going to a different make and model, but for her. But we had been so impressed with how low-key and relaxed and knowledgeable everyone was here that this was our first choice when we were looking for the car for us.
We were looking specifically for a Scion XB, and they had quite a few cars here on the lot, but really after Mark kind of ran through everything that was available, what we decided we really wanted was something that wasn't here on the lot, which was the special release XB, and it's because they only make 2,500 of them, so they aren't just laying around. So Mark, he went on and looked through Scion inventory, and he found one that was, it was on the boat in Long Beach. Before anybody else could even see it, he put our name on it. So, it was a week later when it was in the state, we didn't have to try and fight somebody else for it. We knew exactly which car we wanted and specifically what we wanted on that car, and Mark made sure that that happened for us.
We didn't actually finance, we paid cash. We trade in value plus cash to get the car. One of the big advantages for us was that we are members of a credit union, and I had already checked what the extended warranty would cost from there. Because of Scion's pricing, it was much more financially advantageous for us to get the the extended warranty through Scion than it was even through our credit union, which is greatly reduced from what most of the auto dealers supply. So we were really happy with that aspect too. It went very fast, very easy. Jamie knew everything he was talking about, so when we were saying, oh, we're going to wait, he's like, no, you don't want to wait. Let me tell you why. So it was very easy, very pleasant. I've had a couple questions. When we bought was very close to when our old car license had to be renewed, so the MVD sent us something. I didn't know what to do. I called. Everyone was really helpful, told me how to handle it and so forth. So it was very good. Even though we didn't finance, it was a great experience with the finance group. I've had to take the car in for service simply because we ordered a spoiler for the back, and because we have a limited edition, like my husband was saying, there are only 2,500 of them. The spoiler does not automatically come on the limited edition, so they had to order it, had to come in. There were a couple other pieces that we were waiting for, so took the car in when those arrived. It was incredibly fast, well done. Everyone was really nice, very helpful. I had barely had time to get a soda and take 2 sips before everyone was sort of like, well, we're done. So it was a good experience.
I've really liked the 2 experiences I've had with Wright. The first experience, I was shopping for a car, and it turned out that I wasn't necessarily going to end up with a Toyota, but I was very impressed with how professionally they treated me, because I've been at other dealerships where the moment you didn't want to buy a car that day, they just gave you the bum's rush and treated you like you were no good. So I was so impressed with that's why when I decided really what I'm looking for is a Scion, this is a place to come. And the whole experience was very good. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a Toyota or a Scion, absolutely give Wright Toyota a shot.
And I've pretty much already shown off our car to everyone we know, and I have a whole bunch of people who are now looking at Scions, and definitely pointing them here. Like my husband said, it's been a great experience. Everyone was really nice, knowledgeable, no pressure, no hassle. You call up with a question. If you call up with something that you're not sure that somebody handles it, someone gets back to you. It's not a, oh, you've bought the car, we don't care about you anymore moment. It's just been very, very positive. In fact, honestly, we've never been to a new owner's dinner before, and we've bought a lot of cars. So just this alone is a really nice little touch. So it's a great dealership.